And here we are. Wow, I screwed up. Man, you take a couple of weeks off and you forget what the hell you're doing. So anyways, welcome to everybody. Welcome to finally another week of Grumpy Vlogger Live. Art was in the green room doing this and I was like, well, okay, waving back at him thinking what in the hell was his problem. Then I suddenly looked up and saw I hadn't started the stream yet. So okay, anyways, let's just get right to it. Let's bring Art on in here and here we go. Hey, Art. Yeah,
Hey!
I was thinking, what the hell are you doing up there doing this? And I happened to look over and it's like, oh crap. So it's like, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. Yeah, we got. Oh, there's. So let's go ahead and bring in our favorite Aussie, the Thunder from Down Under, Mr. Dominic himself.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic.
Good evening. Good evening.
And
Good evening to everybody in the chat.
How do I'm trying to. Let's see. Remove from studio. There we go. Okay. All right. And let's bring in the most talkative man on YouTube, Mr. Charles Gillespie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Hey, Art.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Dominic. Everybody in the chat.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So
Yeah.
before I get too far off and forget what I'm doing because I've pretty much done it. So Don was first, although I put that, he said I was a cheater, but anyway, so we got Don, we've got Jody, Drone Shots, we got Drone Life RC. Hello. He's over on your channel, I think, Art.
Yep.
And Mason Kieser, he's also on your channel. And AZ Drone Dude, hello, good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Mark R. White. Mark's been making the rounds at all the
Yeah.
YouTube channels.
Yep.
I've seen him in a lot of places.
Mm.
And of course, we got you, Art, and we've got let's see. Oh, Mel 400 AGL. Yeah.
No, 400 AG.
Yeah, and Johnny Drone Flyer.
Johnny Drone.
And
TJ. Giggles.
TJ, yeah.
Big guy. Yep.
He is the happiest man on the internet, I swear. He's always got a laugh and a smile,
Mm.
And we got Mike Wright.
Mike Wright, yep.
Michael.
Drone
Hello.
guy.
And Waypoint, New England, hello.
Happy
And
Bryan.
Let's see, who
We
else?
got Jaybird, Joey.
Joey.
Yeah, we got Green Mountain Droning. That's
That'd be Gene.
Gene. That's what I
Hey.
thought, yeah.
Mhm.
Did we say hello to Grant, Mr. S?
Yes, Grant.
Oh, Grant, yeah, hey, Grant.
Just popped in.
And Northside Hawk, yeah. Let's see, Infinity. Oh, hey, that's Justin, Infinity
Mhm.
Gaming. So
Good evening. all.
Jay Bird, and let's see, anybody else at Charles? No, I think that's got it covered. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got the music started, and I just did, going away at it. And Art's in there waving going like, what the hell is his problem? Okay, does he want to be? And then it's like, oh, I forgot. And anybody hear any sound? They said no, and finally,
We need to carry a little sign with us to say, so you can
Yeah.
see it while we're in the green room.
yeah, it's just like I don't know what the hell. I'm a little slow on the pickup. Okay, so. But yeah, Gary from Grant Aerials.
Gary.
He says he's not here, he's just lurking. All right,
Okay.
Gary, that's fine. But so, what's been going on exciting lately?
No. Too much
Well,
excitement
yeah.
is just nearly enough, I would say.
Yeah, well, I do want to say at the top of the hour, the next hour, is Drone Nation. Tune in there. I think they've got a couple of announcements they're going to make. And of course, everybody's right now talking about the South Florida drone meetup. So I'm sure they have some news about that that they're going to talk about on there. So,
Right.
and I do want to say, for those of you who see me on some of the other channels, I've already said this, but when I lost Judy, that was, without a doubt the hardest thing I've ever lived through in my life. But
Yep.
what's helped me get by, and it's a day-to-day thing, but all of my friends and family that have reached out to me, so many in this community have reached out to
Yep.
me, and they've just been
Mhm.
outstanding.
Mm.
I've had calls, I've had all sorts of emails and contacts. I got people calling me and making sure I'm okay.
Mhm.
One of the things I was doing before Judy passed away is I was getting it set up so that I wouldn't have to go sit up at the VA hospital for 4 hours waiting to get an appointment. They were going to come to the house, but that's because, as I explained to them, I can't leave her by herself. So they called to do the next stage of the follow up, and I said, and I told them, I said, well, let's stop it and I'll go back and use my regular set of doctors because I explained to him that I lost Judy on the 14th and that
Mhm.
it wasn't necessary now. I can,
Right.
and I told them right off the bat the main reason. They said, well, anytime I want to change that where I don't have to go up there to feel free. And I said, well, okay, but, you know, but yeah, but everybody's just been so outstandingly nice and kind and just, you don't realize the amount of people that you know you're that being on this platform how you touch other people's lives and how they touch yours until
Right.
something like this it sort of reminds me back when we lost uh,
Rick Halber.
Rick Halber. Yeah, my mind's still not 100% there, guys. I'm
Yeah.
still
I
not
won't
playing with a
help
full deck yet. Not that I ever did.
I won't
you
help
know, but yeah, but everybody's just and Joey, I appreciate that. Everybody's just been fantastic. And speaking of Rick Halber, I'm using his coffee cup because it was clean tonight, so
Oh, good.
I didn't want to have to wash my other one. I got this humongous thing here, but that thing's just a little bit. This is equal to two of these, so it's like that's a little bit. And I drank one and a half of those yesterday, and looks like we got another guest.
Yes. Yeah. Let me
No,
in.
no.
Hey, Don,
Mhm.
you're here.
Oh, no.
Excellent.
I'm here.
Welcome
Yes,
to my
and
show.
Glenn.
I made a special sign just because I hear you have problems with people in the green room, and so
I have been known. I have been known to leave people sitting there on occasion. So yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
So
guilty of that too.
yeah,
So,
yeah. But
and Don could attest to that.
yeah, yeah.
what's your
Yeah,
record? Half hour?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mel. He says he can say in person, "I'm looking really good." Right? Yeah. Well, I'm struggling, but I'm making it. And I want to thank Mel especially. He did show up for Judy's funeral, and I thought that was really nice. And he kind of did a little favor for me. He was trying to. We didn't have a church after funeral dinner, so I said, hey, let's just all go to, because I'm old, so let's go to Golden Corral. We don't have a Cracker Barrel, or we would have gone to Cracker Barrel. So,
No, no.
and Mel went over there and snagged us a bunch of tables for all the family that showed up. And so,
Oh, wonderful.
yeah, so he was.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I have been kind of hitting the live stream circuit this last 4 days, and so. And I just want to say how much I really appreciate it, and how
Hey, we
much.
got Ben Cartwright in the chat.
Oh,
Ben.
hey Ben,
Hey,
how you doing?
Ben, we
And
got cool
Tim
cat.
Jackson.
Tim
Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jackson
So-
Jets.
yeah. So, but yeah, you guys have been great. I couldn't ask if the
Yeah.
guy that called from the VA today asked. He says, "Well, if you got a support, if you got support for it, because,"
Yeah.
and I said, "Yeah." I said, "Believe it or not," and I explained to it. He says, "Well, it sounds like you got a lot of good people taking care of you," and it's true. So, where'd Charles go? He's hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and Uncle Bill is here. Hey,
Hey,
And-
Bill.
as I said, watch Drone Nation tonight. There's going to be some updates and announcements about the South Florida Drone Meetup and all of that stuff that you guys are all going to want to hear about. But okay, You guys know I've been working.
TV channel.
Do what?
Okay.
I'm a trucking
Oh.
FPV channel.
Ah, that's
Oh.
over on my channel.
Okay.
Hmm. Don't
That's-
know who that guy is.
That's a good name though.
Yeah.
But anyways, you guys know I've been working building dummies, and so a lot of that is 3D printed, but it requires, I use metal rods and I have to cut them. So I had bought a really cheap, at one time, a cheap, miter blade, or but I didn't like it because the handle would fall apart, and it's like, so I'd ended up so I ordered an X-Acto brand. You get what you pay for, okay?
Yeah.
But I also needed a good set of just standard blades, and so I got this in today. It's it's got wood. It's got some wood carving blades, and then just your X-Actos, and so that came in the mail today. So I'm well on my way of getting, and I got his bottom jaw in, so.
Oh, cool.
So
Nice.
so he's
Okay, let's see.
and
Nice.
he's designed after the character Fats, which is from the movie Magic, which is a real it's a real kind of it's a horror show. It has
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins. Thank you,
Yeah.
Don. Yeah, but so that's where the design came from. The upper lip will move, and I'm slowly getting the hardware set up on it, but I use a lot of brass tubes and rods in it to make it work. So I thought, well, I needed a good saw for cutting. So I actually ordered the brand name instead of I bought a cheap one over at Hobby Lobby, and it's it was falling apart the first. Yeah, it's falling apart the first day I used it. It's like, well, okay.
Right.
So, and I got all that for about $16, and they one day delivery. So it's like, not bad. So.
Well, Lloyd, here's a beaver shot for you.
Yes.
That's not how I usually do them.
Yeah. He drank the booze, and I'm coughing like, okay. I guess I didn't.
This
didn't
is
eat
how
another-
Don has his.
Well, you're sitting right next to him. It looks kind of like you're talking about doing a ventriloquist act, having your dummy. He does a shot, you cough. The comedy's right in itself.
Yeah.
Just stick your hand over to the
Yeah,
side,
this
and
is-
it'll look like you're working them.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hi there, you idiots. That worked?
Hey,
yeah.
who's the dummy here?
Yeah. Who's the dummy? Oh God, it's Art, the dummy. Yeah, and he's just a little bit taller than my dummies anyway. So,
A
we
little
get to
bit, yeah.
yeah. If we get to meet up, I'll have him on my lap. We'll do a routine. Yeah. So.
You
No,
know,
I
get
think
yourself
so.
one of those 3D scanners.
What's that? What am I sitting
Oh
on?
yeah, get a 3D scanner and do.
And just scan his head
Yeah.
and
There
print
you
yourself a
go.
little art doll.
Yeah, I can scan
Mhm.
his head, make it in a 3D printed dummy. Yeah.
Hey, we've got legwork in the chat.
Oh,
That's
nice.
Andy Rand
Yep.
model.
Oh, legwork. Yeah. I've seen him popping up here and there. He changed his name because
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys been keeping up, but he's been doing a lot of modeling, and
Yeah.
so he's really putting out some nice work.
Yeah. Awesome work.
And Bob Casey.
Yeah.
And,
Hey, Bob.
I watched it. I was hoping it was new modeling, but it turns out it was just little models.
Yeah.
I
oh,
was like, leg modeling. I was like, all right, we're gonna see some fish now.
yeah. No,
Disappointment.
not wrong kind of modeling. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jim's droning is here. I don't know if I said hi to him earlier or not, but hello, Jim. Welcome to the show. So you had a good first start of your first live stream, Don.
That was just a joke live stream.
Well, yeah,
I
but
probably
you know,
won't ever do it again.
yeah, but it was, you know, I thought it was good watching you make the. I'd never thought about smoking meatloafs like that
Oh, yeah.
on a,
Mm.
you know, so that was interesting to me. I found it interesting.
Yeah,
And
but it doesn't really. That's why it's kind of a joke in my opinion, because I was like, I made a joke to Laura that I was gonna do a live stream on smoking a meatloaf because it's such a long process that you wouldn't live stream
Right.
it. That should be shot and cut down to a informational video.
right, right. Yeah. Well, it was fun, you know,
Mhm.
and
Wouldn't all the moisture on the meat put out your match?
Yes, was dodgy.
do what now?
I said,
Cool
wouldn't
Cat
all the
said-
moisture on the meat put out your match?
Oh yeah, smoking meatloaf. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, my dog.
We got Scott Jackrabbit, FPV.
Yes, Jackrabbit FPV and
Right.
Steve Knowles. Yes, hello, Steve.
Steve
I
Knowles.
did Cool Cats here. So,
Okay.
yeah, and
Yeah, that'd be my
right, right.
Mhm.
Hang
Hush.
on a second. Yeah, I want,
Oh no. What's going
Just
on?
the-
He's calmly explaining that now
Yeah.
is not the time to be speaking up with your outside voice. We got to
Mhm.
quiet time now. This is
Oh.
quiet time.
Mm.
If you're not quiet, you're gonna have to stand in the corner.
Right.
that little fool. She's sitting there on over on Judy's chair, looking out and barking at her brother who's outside instead of just going out the doors and barking at him. Like, she's,
No, you could football her out the door to be in
Yeah,
the
there you go.
Well, yeah, I probably should throw her out the back through the doggy door and then shut it so she can't come back in. But
There you go.
you know, I guess I could do that. But she heard what I
Jim's
said. now
droning.
she's-
This show is going to the dogs.
Yes,
Exactly.
it is. It
It's off
always
to a-
does.
It's off to a rough start.
Ah.
Actually, it did because I forgot to start the live stream. I was halfway through the timer, and Art's back there and going like this. I'm like, what the hell's his problem? And then it's like, oh God, I forgot. I said, can you guys hear that? And somebody wrote up, can't hear anything. It ain't started yet. Like, yeah, well, you know,
Yeah.
I'm getting old. My mind is slow. So what else is new? But so have you guys done anything? Hey, has any? Oh, I do got to show this, you know, because
Okay.
some of the people that watch me are interested in drones. So I got to show
Oh,
them.
okay.
I got to show them. I got this.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
You got the
Uh,
drone that.
that Chuck won. Yeah, and he gave
Yeah.
it to me. So
Chuck
Mhm.
Bryan.
it's. I mean, you know, it's got some bright lights on it. You know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
Lights,
pretty
lights are good.
That's the only damn way you'd see it too, because it is pretty small. But I got it up off the ground and chased the dog. I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to look through the camera because they give you a code that you can scan, but all that does is take you to buying an extended warranty. There's no.
Right. I think you have to go to Google Play and download the app,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it
So-
should be in that little booklet. If
Oh,
not,
should it?
I will send you a link.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's guarantee. Yeah, I'm sure it's in here. I actually didn't bother reading the. Yeah. Scan the QR code to activate your warranty.
Yeah. Yep.
Support.
Yep.
You know, you got to wonder because I'm sitting here looking at it. It says or contact us with customer service _support at outlook.com. Now, that's about as a generic name as you can get.
Yeah, that's a
You know,
great email address there.
Yeah, right. So it's like, wonder how many, you know, I don't know, maybe they send you some free Chinese porn or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
If you have the internet, you already have free Chinese porn.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't tell you anything about using the camera. It does have obstacle avoidance. Well,
Oh.
little caveat. It says if the UAV itself contains an obstacle avoidance sensor, press and hold for 2 seconds to enter the obstacle avoidance flight mode. So, okay,
Mhm.
if it has it. Doesn't mean it does, but I haven't tried that part
Paul
yet.
Murray and Brad
Paul
Nennis.
Murray.
So. Hey, hello, Paul Murray. Yeah, it's and it does the flips and the type of stuff toy drones do. So, but I chased the dogs around with it for a few minutes, bouncing them off the floor. So
Probably
anyway.
flying them out.
Yeah, so Chinese porn has been banned. You're probably right. You're probably right. So yeah, I don't think we can get it in the United States now. And
Yeah, you gotta look at Japanese porn.
Yeah.
With all the pixelated all around the
Pixelated
good parts. Yeah.
well, I'm going to borrow I'm not going to borrow. Actually, it's something you would expect to hear Art say. Well, that puts a whole different slant on things. And we lost Dawn. He's like, I don't want to be associated with this. So, but yeah.
I thought this was a reputable show. When you invited me on this, I thought Lloyd, man, he's a distinguished gentleman. He's gonna be. I thought, man, there's no danger of tarnishing my good name by coming on this show.
Yeah,
oh
you
my
took a
gosh.
Chance. He's hiding now. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
There's days I want to hide, especially. I wanted to get the really tasteless joke in before Art did, so I got the first one in tonight. So, but yeah, so, but no, it's. I don't know why that popped in my head. It just it was there, and once it gets in there, it just I don't.
Just seems into you, Bryan. Hey, Brett.
Oh yeah, Mel. You're gonna have to text it to me because I know it, but my mind is mush today. So, yeah. But he told me there was a joke I was gonna tell you, but now I can't, and I don't want to screw it up because it's really a funny joke. Okay, yeah. Art.
Yes.
Your uncle. Let's see. I'm not going to do it. I don't have to wait.
All right, take a moment, compose it in your head.
Yeah, let me think about it because it's an important distinction there.
I do have a video for you.
Okay, your uncle has a sister, but she's not your aunt. Who is she?
Your uncle has a sister, but she's not my niece.
No, it's your mom.
Oh, it's your mom. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right,
Maybe,
Mel. We stumped him on it. Yeah.
Maybe Art's family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in Colorado, and they're pretty open to anything up there. So
So hopefully this the audio will work on this. So
let's hope.
Nope.
No.
All right. Let me do it this way. Let me go over to here and do. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Oh yeah. I was listening to you discuss tamales on Paul Murray's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. They fixed the day we took Judy to the hospital that last time. They saw me out there while they were loading her into the ambulance. So they were having a big party that day. So they came over and brought me a big platter of tamales, and so I had
fresh made.
Oh
fluffy?
Yeah, yes, they were delicious, and they were just as good heated up too.
Yeah, that's one problem about vacuum sealing them is they come out a little more dense and.
Yeah, no,
and I never have gotten them as fluffy. I've had some really fluffy ones that I've never been able to replicate.
You know, Bill, that could be true.
All right, I think this will work.
Let's try that.
So, hold on. Here we go.
Yeehaw!
That Coco Star. Oh, I love it when she's my nurse at the hospital.
We can do this, but you promise you won't tell the doctor. Okay, fine. I like to take really good care of my patients, so we can do this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. And there we are, another tasteless video presented by our good friend Art Carlson. Good old Articus G, yeah. So, but yeah, I know, right, Don?
Yeah. Yeah.
He saves that stuff for my show. I'm trying to figure out why.
That's right.
You know?
Exactly.
You know, it's like he doesn't play it on his show.
I mean, on a lot of streams, I'm usually the outside voice, the guy who takes it too far. But
yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
Is this going to be a race to the bottom to see who can out offend everybody? Then
maybe it's because I got a full belly and I'm feeling kind of relaxed now. Maybe I'm just feeling a little more sensitive. He's like, yeah, let's.
Pretty much, Lon. Pretty
Maybe
much.
I'm feeling a little more high class.
yeah,
Yeah, well, you know, you are a high class act.
Hey,
yeah, I'm certainly on the run.
if you like that one, you're really going to love this one.
Yeah.
That Mary Burke, she likes cock. I mean, she likes cock in the kitchen. She likes cock in the bathroom. Oh boy, she loves cock.
And I need to snip the tip on my liquid nails.
Yeehaw!
The train has completely
You know,
derailed.
I thought there was only you could only go so low in trying to get watch hours, but
That's lower than shark droppings, I reckon.
You know-
Yeah.
Absolutely lower. Can we get any lower though?
All right, I don't want to. I'm going to be very delicate here, but those shorts are piles of shit, and this is coming from a guy who made a series of shorts with a literal pile of shit.
And those piles of shit are giving me a lot of views.
well, I got to say this much: most of those are lower.
Right back at you.
Most of those are lower than whale shit, and that's at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, that's what I said. Lower than,
Yeah.
lower than shark droppings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you know, you got to make a living somehow. How else can you afford to fly to the Philippines? You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
He could open an OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
Hello, Ronnie. God bless America.
Hey, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah. That's true, Mark. That is very true. She's already got a head start on low. Yeah.
I would say about head and a half.
Yeah.
Yep. You got that right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. My mind went somewhere else, so we just won't go there with it. So.
We've already been there, so why not?
No. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, but so now that the show is completely garbage, and we're only halfway through the damn thing.
Yeah, we've still got to come up with another 30 minutes of this rubbish.
Oh, I know. It's like, yeah, but so if you want to see a good classy show, a real show, a show about drones, go to
Drone Nation.
Drone Nation at the top of the hour. Well, you actually see some decent content instead of.
That's right.
Yeah. Shark crap. Would you shut up?
Here, puppy, puppy, puppy.
Come here, you little fool. Come here.
Yeah, let's see that little pooch.
Well, why are you running away from me? You wanted up here 5 minutes ago.
Oh, look at that
There
little
he is.
muffin. No.
That's Peaches. That was Judy's
Yo
baby
quiero
right
Taco
there.
Bell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. My last week, my neighbors across the street who are Mexican came over, and I mean the whole family came over and gave me their condolences. Even some of the kids, giving me hugs. It's like, we've been neighbors for a long time. They've lived over there probably about 25 years or so. So we've known each other that long, and they just consider me part of the family. But I said something about when I was young and with my first wife who was Mexican, I spoke Spanish pretty fluently. But now I said now the only thing I can say is Yo quiero Taco Bell, and one of them he says, but you at least know the important place to go. It's like, he sits there and his mother cooks some of the best Mexican food I've ever tasted. Yeah. So, and I go to Taco Bell. Yeah, right. So, but anyways, yeah.
Well, Taco Bell is not the same as Mexican food. Taco Bell is its own thing.
No, it is. It is.
And
It's
Taco
not-
Bell is good tasting. It's a great place to go if you want diarrhea later.
Yeah. Or if you want heartburn instantly,
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's very tasty.
you was tricked into watching it on Art's channel. Sorry,
Yeah.
Bill. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch those links. Matter of fact, I almost clicked on Art's channel because I couldn't see mine.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, wait a minute. No, I want to bring it up on mine. So, but Nana's Attic.
Right.
That would be Catskills Brad.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to the real world. Yeah. Oh, is that Bob Casey's got a short? Let me bring it up.
Relocating a groundhog.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Oh. Let me see if I can. Well, where the hell is the pause button on this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me see if I can share this now. Present.
Yep.
Share. Pump. Oh, here we
Make
go.
sure the audio's on.
Audio's on. Yep. And hit play.
Cute little guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they are diggers. You want to get rid of them.
Yep. What you gonna put him out? Are you putting him out in the middle of the road to get run over for roadkill stew or something?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, coyotes got to eat.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And crows and vultures.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. He's off and running. Yeah. Excellent. So
Yeah, but they see a shadow.
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
Uh,
Shadow.
we had one. I went out in our backyard once, and my dogs were just raising hell. That's when our Boston Terrier was still alive, and she's madder than hell, and she's barking at something underneath the riding lawnmower that's parked out there. It's like, so I got down there, and was looking, and all I could see was these two front sharp long teeth. It was like, so I thought it was a rabbit, and I went to move it away, and all of a sudden I realized it didn't have but these little stubby ears, and that Boston Terrier was trying to rip that. It turned out a groundhog, so I called the animal control to come get it, and well, the Boston, and so I locked up the Boston Terrier, and she'd been in a fight with it already, so blood was everywhere. She would not let me clean her off. She was pissed, and the only thing we had a male poodle, and she would let him clean her face, but she wouldn't let me touch her. So I shut the door to the doggy door so they couldn't get out, and then called animal control. So I looked out there, and it was out from under the riding lawnmower. I thought it was gone. Nope, it had moved from under there because, when I got the dogs put up and ran underneath the building we had. Well, I let him out not knowing that it was still back there, and she took off after that thing. She tore that groundhog a new asshole. I mean, she just ripped it, and she was covered in blood. She didn't have a scratch on her. All the blood was from the groundhog. And it's like, wow! I did not think a Boston Terrier would do that, but yeah,
That's what they're made for.
Yeah, and that groundhog was bigger than that Boston Terrier. I mean, she was heavy, but she was all muscle. I mean, even right up to when she died, she was still all just muscle. Not a big
groundhogs can climb trees.
Yeah,
I didn't know that until a few years ago.
yeah, they can. So, but I didn't even know we had any around here, especially in town. I didn't expect to see a groundhog in town. So it's not like we're Philadelphia or any place like that.
Yeah.
We got tons of groundhogs around here.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Joplin, you're a little bit closer to the
Equator.
Obviously a terrier of discerning taste and discretion. That's right. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was real surprised when she got out there. Boy, she was covered in blood, and like I said, I couldn't clean her off, but the male poodle, he cleaned her off, and she didn't have a scratch one on her. It's all from that groundhog. Like, wow.
Yeah.
So, but
we've had generations of groundhogs live in our yard.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got that with cottontail rabbits.
Yeah, same here.
We've got some that live in our backyard, and they've been there. They've been having their babies out in our backyard for about 30 years now. So
yeah, we've got there's a shed not too far from my apartment. I think that's where they're coming from, but haven't been having very many in the last year or two. So maybe they put something around there that kept them from getting under them.
Yeah.
But
let's
see a lot of squirrels though. A couple weeks ago, I saw a squirrel. I go, "What the heck is that?" And he was missing half a tail. Like, wow. Something must got at it. He got his tail.
Let's see, Lon must be over on your channel, so I'm going to post this over there, or I'm going to post it so he can. I think that's the link he's wanting. Anyways, there it is, Lon. That's the link. You have to copy and paste out of the chat there.
Yeah, they burrow real deep, and underneath the shed, they love to just dig the foundations out from underneath sheds.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let me do that. You on YouTube. I'm going to go over here, bring up the chat, so that I can post that in the chat so he can see it. Let's see. Well, I got it now. There you go, Lon. There's that link that Bob Casey put up there. So I just had to open. Who's thumping on a drum there?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
I type heavy.
Type heavy. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Everybody yells at me.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out where it's coming from.
Almost.
Yeah. Yeah, if you had a little, little bit of that top hat going there. You know, just you know, little a little snare to
The hi-hat?
balance out with. Yeah, hi hat. What did I say? Top hat.
Yeah.
What the hell
Top
was I
hat.
talking about?
I was trying
I'm
to figure
not
out
a
why
drummer. I'm a
I was
guitar
trying to
player.
figure out whether I
Okay.
was supposed to wear a hat. I'm like,
I didn't even know till a couple years ago that drummers actually read music. You know, when that they have special music just for drummers. I thought they just sat there and beat the hell out of the drums until they got something that sounded close to what they wanted. You know. You know. Because I was always under the assumption that drummers weren't real musicians.
magicians?
Musicians, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm having problems with my partials tonight. They're not cooperating.
Your partials. Your
Yeah,
partials.
my partials. Yeah.
It's kind of.
Well, and I've started.
Anna.
Yeah, and I've started developing a little bit of a just a slur in my speech, and it's because of doing ventriloquism. Because you can't use your upper lip, so you have to use your tongue to form the sound certain letters, and you know, and that's where you get the different. What the hell is this? Choose location. So okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That was from Steve Carpenter. He said he'd try listening if he could. He was in a meeting with the city because I'd sent him a link too. And I thought, well, okay. So, but yeah. So, is anybody going to buy the new Avada 2 when it comes out?
Well, I haven't bought the Avada
No,
one.
Yeah.
they got a trip to go to.
Mm.
Yeah. You. That's where all your money's going. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But,
Yeah, I'm not even going to get the Mini 4 that's supposed to be coming out.
oh, is the Mini 4
Mini
coming out
5.
or?
Mini 4 came out, didn't it?
Yeah, the
Oh.
Mini 4 is
that.
that. Mini 5, you mean?
Oh, okay. No, that's the Phantom 5.
Yeah, that'll be out.
He is so confused, and he's
Mm-hmm.
that one little beaver shot, and he is completely confused now. Such a lightweight. I'm waiting for him to. I'm waiting for him to say it, but he's not going to say it. So, but anyways, hey,
I just now got a shot glass with beaver on it is a beaver shot. I just now got that.
I just dumped my coffee.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. So.
I always tell my wife the day doesn't start until I spill my coffee.
Yeah, well, I haven't done it in a few days, so just gotta give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to get a paper towel here. Yeah, let me remove myself from.
Yeah, I did not get the fact that the beaver shot glass was a beaver shot until he said it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm simple. I just didn't put it together.
Huh? There we go.
You don't need to do another shot, Art.
Yeah. Just a half a shot.
But he's a gunna.
He's gonna. It's a short week. Don't have to work Friday. Going up to Bucky's with my sis. Go get a breakfast burrito. And buy a bunch of crap to take with me to the Philippines. So my goddaughter will get a little Bucky's beaver.
Are you going to the Philippines?
Yeah. In May. 6 weeks. Yep.
That'll be in no time.
Yep. And James, he just released another video from Tokyo where he went to Disneyland in Tokyo. And my sister, she just got back from Disney World in Orlando. So,
Well,
Oh, it looks like Lloyd's coming back. It looks like he finally got the brawny out and wiped up his mess. Hey, we got Kai, Lone Star UAV.
Oh.
Yep.
All right.
There we go. I got the mess straightened out, sort of.
Oh, well, boy, here's another beaver shot for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now, what I wanted to show you guys, and that's what created the mess as I was reading this, when Judy was in the hospital the third time before this last time, they gave her something to help exercise her lungs. And I discovered, I know what it's for now. It's a Wookiee call. That is a $1,000 Wookiee call, because that's probably what they charged my insurance company.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so, and it's actually called acapella, but they call it a pickle. It's the Portex, but she brought it home, and it's like, they said, well, it's yours. You take it home. I was playing with it and went, I thought, that's a Wookiee call. Or it might work on Bigfoot, because Wookiees and Bigfoot look very similar, so I'll try it when I go out in the woods next time.
We
See
got
if
Steve Carpenter in the chat. Over
Hello,
online.
Steve. Hello, Kai.
And Kai.
Yeah, that would be Art that is shooting the beaver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
see if I can do this without dumping it on myself now. Fortunately, I have a decent mouse pad here. It's got LED lighting on it, but it didn't hurt it. So, and I just unplugged my regular mouse so that letting it dry out. So I'll just use the mouse pad on my.
Well, you know,
laptop.
they got these things. They're wireless.
Well,
Excuse me.
I reached in my when I went to pick this up, I just knocked that cup straight over onto this. So I caught it before it got too far or made any mess. So
No, that's good.
I've had those mornings where I had a fresh cup of coffee, brand new cup of coffee, and just dumped the whole thing
Oh, I hate when
all the
that
way upside
happens.
down everywhere. Just
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hate when I
that's
do
horrible
that.
because you haven't had any coffee to start waking. You haven't had any coffee to wake up, and now you're having to clean up coffee,
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it won't
Well-
wait for you to go fix another cup of coffee.
exactly. Yeah, because you got to get it right then. Yeah, I got a new coffee maker because
Cool Cat says that those are useful for wooing horny Sasquatches.
that's what
Yeah.
I was wanting. I thought that I thought it would be
But-
good for.
Now, would that be Sasquatches, or since you're down in Oklahoma, would you go more for a skunk ape appellation?
Yeah, probably skunk ape in. I know in
Yeah.
Louisiana there's skunk apes, and they probably
Yeah.
are here too. I'll have to ask one of my son's friends because.
Hey,
Oh,
we
Bud.
got Bud Bieber.
Hey,
Beaver,
Bud.
hello.
Hey, bud.
Welcome
Not
to the
Justin.
show. Yeah, because they go out and hunting for Sasquatch. He takes his boys out hunting for Sasquatch, and I'm like, okay. So I'll ask them. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'll let them take it out and try it and see if it works. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll
There
find
you go.
Bigfoot. But yeah, I thought I was just sitting there in the room, killing time visiting with her, and I saw that and I said, huh.
Lloyd, you got time on your hands. You need to go out and make yourself a video of you out in the woods. Maybe get yourself a pith helmet, like you're on safari. Put some twigs in it.
Yeah,
Right?
right, yeah.
Do a Wookiee call.
There you go.
Then you can switch over to like dark, middle of night footage.
Right.
Maybe some infrared if you can find an infrared camera.
Okay. Yeah. I got a camera that can do infrared.
I
see-
think that'd be an exciting video,
Yeah.
especially if you come across a
Yeah, that might be a fun
Sasquatch.
video to do because I got a lot more time on my hands than I did.
Hey, we
across
got
it.
Michael, Mr. B out.
Mr. B.
doors.
Mississippi Bigfoot are called boogers.
Boogers. Okay. Boogers. Yeah. I don't know, Tim. We'll have to wait and see. You never know what might happen. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just keep your ears open for some news and you might find out.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I may go visit Dawn and watch the eclipse.
Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going
there
well.
you go.
Got an extra pair of glasses.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
good.
showed me you had an extra pair, so yeah, 'cause I'm sure
As
those are
soon as we
real hard
figure
to
out where
come
we're
by.
going, I'll let you know.
Yeah. I'm sure those are real hard to come by too. You know.
These are very valuable.
Yeah,
They're going to be a lot harder to come by the closer we get.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
I might have a couple pair upstairs from the last eclipse.
You know, I have a 3D television. Is still, and I just too cheap to go buy a newer one, but because it's perfectly good. But I have, every time you go watch a movie in 3D, you get the glasses. You usually buy them, you pay for them. So I bring them home, and they work perfectly fine on my 3D television.
No,
But I haven't watched anything in 3D in probably 5 years. It was it's a fad that just didn't take off.
Yep.
So it's like,
Well, it's taken off a couple times.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, back
Yeah.
John Wayne movie Hondo was filmed in 3D.
I didn't know that. I never watched a lot of John Wayne, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was because if you look, there's a fight there, and where there's a knife fight that he's in, and the knife comes at like that, and it was done that way. Judy went and saw it when it came out in the theater with her folks, and of course that's the red and white, glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Scared the hell out of her because the knife come out of the screen at him, and we bought her dad a VHS tape or a tape player for Christmas one year, and bought him that movie Hondo with and it came with it was in 3D and came with the glasses, so yeah, so that's why I know that, because I now you can watch it regular, but they don't broadcast it in 3D now, but anytime
Right.
you watch it streaming, it's just but yeah, if you watch some of the scenes, you can see.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a Friday the 13th 3, where they poke something into the camera, and they're filming in 3D. They got to get their money's worth.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
do-
don't want a 3D version of Mary Burke. You're like, ouch! Oh my
yeah,
eye.
yeah,
That's a right idea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, on the other hand, at least you go.
Well, oh, it keeps going downhill. It's like last night we were talking about all the movies and musicals and stuff. I was talking all of those that I saw in drive-in movie. I didn't realize I'd spent that much time at the drive-in, but it's usually like in high school, my folks had a 64 old Super 88, and it had a trunk big enough to fit. You could fit 6 people in that trunk comfortably, and so
Yeah.
that's what we did. We fit 6 people in the back, and 2 of us drove in, and as soon as we got parked, we run back there and open up the trunk, and they'd come piling out, And we weren't the only ones doing it. About half the place was full of people that had, snuck in through the
Or
coming
the
in on
fence,
the
or
trunk. Yeah, or under the fence. Yeah.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah.
took a farm girl to a drive-in once. Then when I made the moves on her, she fell off the tractor. Oh, good timing, dogs.
Yeah, Lon. Yeah. Ding, 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 with an undertone of bestiality. Woof. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got my Great Pyrenees. He just laid down here. That dog is that friggin' wide. I mean, and that's actually I can't even show from here to here. That's how big he is. He's just huge. Yes. Fisher Price makes a tractor. Okay, that was Okay. That was,
Tonka does.
Maybe in your neighborhood, Lon.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. My mind was going to go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to. I decided I'll try to stay above that for the rest of the night. I had my one really tasteless moment, and I'll try to stay above that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it for Charles to tell the rest of
There
the
you go.
tasteless jokes tonight.
Don't get Charles started. He is filthy.
Oh, I know when he
I
gets
know.
started, there's just no stopping him either.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see.
That's
How
why
long
he's so quiet all the time, because he's got such a dirty mind that his filter's clogged.
That's it.
Yeah, I know that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, Charles is a lot like Peter Carroll. Peter Carroll, he didn't
Quite
say a
different.
lot, but when he does, it's priceless. And that's the way Charles is. And speaking of that, it is almost 8 o'clock. We're coming up
Mm-hmm.
at the top of the hour here. In another 3 minutes, will be Drone Nation. Stay tuned, and I'm sure they'll have all the latest updates on drone news and updates on the South Florida Drone Meetup and all of that other wonderful stuff that you guys are going to want to hear about. Yep, Drone Nation's up next, Bob.
They'll have all your drone news and all your nation news.
That's right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so you want to see because I'm a vlogger. I'm not even that anymore, but I was a vlogger, and this is what you're going to see of drones about from me right now. So, but I actually need to get my Avata updated and charged and ready to
Later
go
on.
in case drone sucked by a kite.
Yes, Jim.
I got a good kite. I've got my airfoil kite. Or parafoil.
Oh, okay.
No sticks. It's all just air.
Just air. Okay.
Maybe I'll go out and fly my kite.
There you go.
Once
Yeah.
I get the buggy
Yeah,
done, I'll take you guys for a drive and go fly a kite.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been people that told you to go fly a kite a couple of times at least.
My wife.
Your wife?
Yeah. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, go fly a kite. Yeah, mine. Judy used to tell me to go fly a kite every so often too.
She also
But,
tells me to go take a short walk off a long walk up short pier.
Yeah, long walk on shore pier.
Yeah, oh,
yeah.
well, glad you got that one right.
She tells me to get lost.
Uh-huh. Make
Well,
like a tree and leaf.
Hello, Paul. You just here just in time to
Hey, Paul.
hear our closing
Yeah, yeah.
I
comments.
just woke up from the 5-hour nap.
That is true, Michael. Crash them all the time. Yep.
Yeah. About those airfoil carts, if you crash them all and no risk of breaking. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because nothing worse to get a really good kite that one of those that flies well and you've got it balanced and everything, and then you crash it or you hang it
It never
up in a
flies worth
tree.
that darn afterwards.
Yeah.
I need to get some new string for it. I think mine's got a couple knots in it about halfway down the length.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I
Right.
appreciate that.
Oh, I have one of those kites. It's like I call it a bat kite because it kind of looks like a bat.
Mhm.
And I had a neighbor of mine gave me this great big spool of nylon string that they use to make for the upholstery on the assembly line at work. And I had that out halfway out, so it's like it got up there so high. It was like just a tiny dot,
Mm-hmm.
and it took us like
But the good thing is, the higher you go, the more stable it seems to be.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, yeah, in this show, Lloyd,
Yeah.
we're wanting to go.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody for the support. I'm just going to end it right now and check back. I'll be back next week with luck. Anyways, y'all take care. Bye bye for now.